All right, everyone, we're quickly going to do a quick live on the thread picks. Now, this is the thread pick, so we'll just come out a little bit. That's it there. You can see the tiny little end on it. It's like a little crochet hook, very, very tiny. I'm just going to stay there. I'm just going to get my glasses. So when you've got a quilt and you're quilting it or whatever, and you've got these threads, you've got a light colour or white or something, and if you look here, there's a thread, darker thread caught in between. Now obviously I haven't seen that at some point, and you can't get it out. Like, it's just not a chance in Hades of getting out. So to get it out, you need what they call a thread pick. Now these I order in only, so if you're after these, you need to let me know, and we take orders on. They come from in the States. So what I do is I get the hook, place it in, and it's small enough to go in, there, the hole, just makes a tiny little hole, and there it is. And there's your bit of thread. That'll go back in. We'll give it a trim. It's only a bit of wadding. So I'll do that again. I'll come over here. So there's one right here. It's a big fluffy one. You can see it's attached. And that's how you get them out. Now, if it's still attached to the seam, there's still a little bit more there. You need to trim it off the best you can. See that one, got it. And those little holes, they'll as soon as it's got a bit of moisture to it, there's another little bit here, they'll close up. So if you've got a white quilt, and just turn it so you don't grab the threads of the quilt, and you can get them out that way. Okay, so we'll go over to another one. There's one here. This hasn't got any stitching around it, makes it a little bit easier. Can I order a thread pick? Yeah, never knew they existed. Yeah, very few people know. I'll get Beck to write down some orders in a minute. So I haven't quilted that, but the quilt's still on the machine or basted. So place it in and give it a turn to see if you can come out with the thread. Might be easier. Try. Oh, there it is. Might be easier over here. And just be patient with it. Don't try and, reef on it. You don't want to pull those threads of the quilt. You only want that thread that's sitting in there, that dark thread. See? So that is the thread pick. That is how it's used, and they are an absolute saviour when you're doing a quilt. We've got another one over here. Yeah. So I'll just get the names of people. Hi everyone. Hi. Becky's going to write this down for me. Judy Barry Mangelsdorf. So no, you might lose them. No. You won't. Okay, so we've got another one over here. Beck's going to come in and take those orders. They're about $16 each, roughly. There it is there. Nothing worse than seeing a white quilt and then you wash it and it's got all this black thread sticking out between things. Sometimes I don't see them, sometimes I do, but that's sort of how you get them out from between a quilt. And this thread pick is so small, it'll go into a seam, a stitch hole, and come in, and you can come in through there if you want to, but without making any damage to your quilt. All right, so that is the thread pick. So that is their soft touch thread pick. All right, so can I please grab one? Yeah, you guys. Yep, we'll take those orders down after the video's finished, which is not too long. Yeah, it just keeps jumping, doesn't it? It's weird. Yes, please, I'll have one. I would like one, please. I could see use for it. Hidden elastic. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll see if I can find another one. Oh yeah, one over here, all the way over here. Got a pin there. I even put a pin in it. So this section's basted, not actually quilted yet. So go in, turn your thread pick around. No, that's just wadding. Just lift that bit of thread up and go in. See if you can grab a little bit. There it is. And it's a sharp little doodah. There we go, look at that. And see, this one's attached. So what you would do would be grab, just yep, 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, hold on. Sorry, I'm going to squeeze behind you. Yeah, that's all right. Grab a hold of it. Push that fabric back down. All right, so push it down and snip there. And it should sort of spring it away. Now you can go in on the coloured side, grab that thread and just sort of hook it in so that it's now hiding behind the darker colour. You can do that as well. If you can't actually get it out, you can hook around and see if you can hook it in behind the darker colour. So that is there. It's a brilliant little tool, absolutely fabulous. And worth its weight in gold. So yeah, so that is the thread pick. Very underrated, and it's a brilliant little tool. So I hope you get a little bit of it's just a little bit of info. Just have a look. We'll go across the quilt a bit. So come across here. This part hasn't been quilted yet, but it is basted, and I can't see any. Turn this little doodah on, see if I can. Oh, I can't move it. No, can't see any. That's fluff off my jumper. No, I think that's pretty good. But that means that each time I roll up, I can check for it, grab this little tool, I put a pin in it where it's going to be, so that I know, and then I don't miss them. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate your time. I will see you guys at about 2 o'clock for another demo on how to use the applique mat. We'll see you then, and I'll take those orders down soon. Thanks, guys.